Hi guys! In this video we're going to be looking at factor trees. Now a factor tree is a tree diagram to work out the prime factors of a number. Let's get started with 32. Draw a factor tree for 32. So at the top of my tree is 32. I have two branches that come out and I need to work out two numbers that can make 32. It doesn't really matter which ones you choose as long as their product is 32. So I'm going to choose 8 and 4. Now the 8 and 4 are not prime numbers, so we can keep adding branches to them until we do get prime factors. So factors of 8, 2 and 4. 2 is a prime number. I'm just going to circle it to remind myself. So now that 2 is a prime factor, that's the end of that branch. 4, I've got 2 times 2 equals 4. So again, I'm putting circles around them to remind me it's the end of that branch. And for 4, again, I've got 2 and 2. So this is my factor tree of 32. Moving on to our next example. Write the prime factors of 60 in index form. So 60 is going to go at the top of my tree. I've got two branches extending out. And you can choose any factors of 60. I'm going to choose two easy ones, 6 and 10. Now again, these two are not prime, so we're going to have two more branches that extend out. I know that 2 times 3 gives me 6, and both 2 and 3 are prime numbers. For 10, 5 and 2, and they are both prime numbers, so that's the end of my factor tree. So I need to write 60 as a product of prime factors. So 60 equals. Now you need to always write the numbers smallest to largest. So my smallest number is 2, and there are 2 of them. So 2 to the power of 2 times 3 times 5. And I'm done. Okay, moving on to my final example. This is a word problem. And a lot of my students do get stuck on problems like this. Celeste is thinking of 3 consecutive numbers. Their product is 504. What are the 3 consecutive numbers? Okay, so the best way to work this out is, you've guessed it, a factor tree. So 504 at the top, and I'm going to have 2 lines extending out. Now I know that 4 is definitely a factor. So 504 divided by 4, that gives me 126. Now both of those are not prime. 4 I know is going to be 2 and 2. Those are my prime numbers there. That's the end of that branch. Now my next part, I know that that's an even number. So 2 is definitely a factor. 126 divided by 2 gives me 63. Now 63 I know is going to be 9 and 7. 7 is a prime number. And 9 I've got 3 and 3. And those are my prime factors. Okay, from there I can tell that chances are 7 is definitely one of my consecutive numbers. Now the numbers on either side of 7, I've got 5, 6, 7, or 7, 8, 9, or 6, 7, 8. Now I know that 5 is a prime factor. It's a prime number. And there is no 5 in my prime factors. So it can't be 5. I know that I've got 7 already. So 6, 2 and 3 do make 6. But then I've got 2, 2 and 3 left over. That doesn't make 8. To make 8, I can do 2 times 2 times 2. That gives me 8. And I've also got 3 and 3 to make 9 for me. So I know that my numbers must be 7, 8 and 9. So Celeste is thinking of 7, 8 and 9. Hope that has helped with your factor trees and how to use them. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.